Welcome to My Life on a GLP1, the podcast where we dive deep into the real weight loss experiences of living with GLP1 medications. I'm your host, Scott Johnson.
And I'm Sarah. Today we're talking about something that hits close to home for so many of us, the mistakes we make that can sabotage our GLP1 journey. We're covering 11 critical missteps that can derail your progress. Before we jump in, I have to say, Scott and I have both been on this roller coaster ourselves. We've probably made every single one of these mistakes at least once.
Sarah, let's start with this scenario that I think everyone can relate to. Picture this. It's 8 p.m. You're standing in your kitchen with a full plate of lasagna in front of you, but all you've managed to eat today is a handful of crackers. You know you should eat something substantial, but the thought of taking even one bite makes you feel queasy. Sound familiar?
Oh my god, yes. This is like the GLP-1 paradox, right? The medication is doing its job, suppressing your appetite, but then you're stuck staring at food thinking, I should eat this, I need to eat this, but my brain is like, absolutely not. I remember standing in front of my fridge for 10 minutes, opening and closing it, trying to find something that didn't make me want to run away.
Exactly. And this leads us to mistake number one, magical thinking. Too many people treat GLP-1s like they're some kind of automatic weight loss potion. You inject, and boom, the pounds just melt away while you live your life exactly the same. I've heard people say, well, I'm on Ozempic now, so I can eat whatever I want. That's just not how it works.
Right, it's not a magic bullet. The medication is a tool, but you still need to do the work. Speaking of unrealistic expectations, let's talk about the social media trap. Everyone's comparing their progress to those dramatic before and after photos online.
The comparison trap is brutal. You see someone who lost 50 pounds in 3 months, and you're wondering why you've only lost 15. But everyone's journey is different. I spent weeks obsessing over progress photos on Reddit, ignoring that they were a 25-year-old guy who started at a much higher weight than I did.
And while we're focused on the scale, we're missing something crucial: protein intake. When your appetite is suppressed, protein is often the first thing to go, but losing muscle mass along with fat is not the goal. I learned this the hard way when I was living on saltines and ginger ale. My hair started thinning, I felt weak, and my doctor reminded me that my body was basically eating itself.
Absolutely. Your body needs protein to maintain muscle mass during weight loss. If you're only eating crackers and skipping protein-rich foods, you're setting yourself up for muscle loss, which slows your metabolism. Even if you can only manage a few bites, make those bites count. Greek yogurt, a hard-boiled egg, or a protein shake make a huge difference.
Another mistake that goes hand in hand with this is extreme calorie restriction. I get it. When you're not hungry, it seems logical to just eat as little as possible. But going too low can actually backfire and trigger your body's starvation response.
Plus, let's not forget about hydration. GLP-1s can cause nausea and digestive issues, and when you're feeling sick, drinking water is the last thing on your mind. But dehydration makes those side effects worse. I started setting hourly alarms to remind myself to take a few sips, sometimes adding lemon or mint to make it more appealing.
It's this vicious cycle. You feel nauseous, so you don't drink enough water, which makes you feel worse, which makes you want to eat even less. Breaking that cycle with consistent hydration is key.
The biggest mistake, though? Not planning for the long term. GLP-1 medications work incredibly well, but what happens when you stop? If you haven't built sustainable habits during your time on the medication, you're likely to regain the weight.
And speaking of building habits, let's talk about another major mistake: ignoring the psychological side of this journey. So many people focus entirely on the physical aspects but completely overlook the mental and emotional work that needs to happen.
That's such an important point, Sarah. Many people think that once appetite is suppressed, all food issues disappear. But emotional eating patterns and deeply ingrained habits don't just vanish because you're on medication. I still catch myself reaching for food when stressed, even when I'm not hungry. Now I have space to notice that pattern and work on it.
And here's another big one, trying to go it alone. Some people get their prescription and think they can figure everything out themselves.
I see this so many times. Working with a healthcare team can make such a difference in your success. Even online communities help. 2 years ago, when I started, there was much less public support out there. I wish I'd connected with other people earlier instead of trying to be a hero about it. That is one of the reasons I wrote my book. I wanted to share my real life experiences to help others not feel so alone and lost like I was. If you are interested, my book is entitled My Life on a GLP-1: The Honest, Hilarious, and Gassy Truth About Losing Weight and Finding Myself. You can get your own copy on Amazon in paperback or Kindle.
It's amazing you have built this community, Scott, and have been so willing to share your experiences, the good, the bad, the embarrassing, and the hilarious. And to you listening, I want to say thank you for your ongoing support and comments. Please take a moment to share our podcast, add a comment, and don't forget to give us that 5-star review. We appreciate it so much. Oh, and if you have not ordered your copy of Scott's book, what are you waiting for? Now, before we bring today's episode to a close, what final wisdom do you want to share, Scott?
Thank you, Sarah, for your support and always being here with me. I won't lie to you all. There will be pitfalls in your own journey. You will make mistakes and you will have great successes. And to our listeners, we want to hear from you. You can send us a message and review our latest articles on our website at mylifeonglp1.com. We appreciate you for listening, and hey, if you do get a copy of my book, bonus points if you leave an Amazon review with the word burp in it. But seriously, remember these medications are a tool, not a magic solution. Focus on protein, stay hydrated, don't compare your progress to others. On behalf of Sarah, I'm Scott Johnson, reminding you to be kind to yourself and think long-term, focusing on your success, and always remember to love your journey.